class 8, and the topic that we have chosen is your triangles. So we've started with triangles in the previous class, and as you know, triangle is a polygon with 3 sides. We've done that already, a polygon with 3 sides, and then we name a triangle by its vertex. So if we have to name this triangle, we name this triangle. This is a symbol of triangle. It's A, B, C. So triangle ABC. And a triangle has how many sides? It has 3 sides. Okay, it has 3 sides. And how many angles does it have? It has 3 angles. And how many vertices does it have? It has 3 vertices. And then we also learned how to name different angles, and we also learned in the last class how to classify triangles with respect to the sides, isn't it? So we learned classifying a triangle with respect to the sides, which means a triangle which has none of the sides equal, are called scalene triangle. A triangle which has 2 sides equal, is called a triangle which has 2 sides equal are called Isoceles triangle, and it has equal sides. The equal sides will have equal angles, and each angle would be 45 degrees. The equal angles would be 45 degrees each. And the third one is your equilateral triangle, which has all the 3 sides equal. So equilateral triangle has all the 3 sides equal, and all the 3 angles also equal. So all the 3 sides are equal, all the 3 angles are also equal, and each angle measures 60 degrees each. Each angle measures 60 degrees, and this is your equilateral triangle. So this was revision. Now we'll be classifying triangles with respect to the angles. Okay, so classification of triangles on the basis of angles. Again, we have 3 types. Okay, if we classify the triangles on the basis of angles, there are 3 types. First one is your acute angled triangle. Acute angle triangle. Now what does acute angle triangle means? Acute angle triangle means all the 3 angles of the triangle would be acute. Okay. Acute means would be less than 90 degree. So all the 3 angles of the triangle would be less than 90 degree. Example, an equilateral triangle. If we take an equilateral triangle, as you know, an equilateral triangle has all the 3 sides equal. If we name this triangle as triangle ABC, all the 3 sides would be equal, and also all the 3 angles would be equal, and each angle measures 60 degree, which is 60 degree is an acute value, isn't it? So 60 degree and 60 degree, which means an equilateral triangle can be classified as acute angle triangle. Okay, because all the 3 angles are less than 90 degree. That means all the three angles are acute. The second one is your obtuse angled triangle. Now what do you mean by obtuse angled triangle? It means one, not all, remember that. One of the angle of a triangle, okay, one of the angle of a triangle is less, okay, is obtuse, that is more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. Okay, so what do you mean by obtuse angle triangle? It means one of the angle of a triangle is obtuse, which is one of the angle would be more than 90 and less than 180. So let's take this triangle. So this angle is more than 90 degree for sure, and the remaining angles would be acute only. Okay, that means they would be less than 90 degree, and this angle would be more than 90 degree. So this kind of triangle is called obtuse angle triangle. Okay, this type of triangle is called obtuse angle triangle. The third type of triangle is your right. Okay, the third type of triangle is your right angled triangle. So right angle triangle, from the word itself you know that one of the angle would be right angle. Okay, one of the angle of a triangle would be 90 degree. Okay, exactly 90 degree, not more than that, not less than that. Okay, so right angle triangle means one of the angle of a triangle is 90 degree. So you all very well know what would a right angle triangle look like. This angle here is 90 degree. Okay, when we make a square box, you should know, when we make a square box, instead of any regular angles, square box for representing angle represent 90 degree. Even if 90 degree is not mentioned there, you ought to know that. Okay, that this is your 90 degree. So right angle triangle means one of the angle of a triangle is exactly 90 degree, and this kind of triangle is called right angled triangle. So on the basis of angles, a triangle is classified into three types. Acute angle triangle, in which all the three angles would be less than 90 degree, which means they are acute. Number two, obtuse angle triangle, in which one of the angle would be more than 90, less than 180, which is one of the angle would be obtuse. The third one, right angle triangle, which means one of the angle of a triangle is 90 degree. So I hope you understood, and if there's any clarification that you require regarding this or the previous one, please do let me know without any hesitation. Okay. Okay, so further we'll be learning today about median and altitude. So some of the important terms. Okay, some important terms. Some important terms related to triangles. The first one that we're going to be learning today is median. Okay, median. Now what does median means? Median means a line drawn from a vertex, okay, to the midpoint of another side of a triangle. say this is a triangle and let's name it XYZ. Now, what would a median means? Median means a line, a perpendicular line drawn. Okay, a line drawn from a vertex to the opposite side of the triangle such that it divides the side into two equal halves. Okay, so from the vertex X, we drew a line, and then it touches Z and Y, or Y and Z. Okay, it touches the side Y and Z such that it divides ZY into two equal halves, which means if the length of this side ZY is 6 units, okay, 6 unit can be 6 meters, 6 centimeter, whatever it is, 6 unit, then, and let's name it T. Okay, I'm naming it as XT. The midpoint as T. So ZT would be 3 units and TY would also be 3 units. Okay, so what is a median? Median is a line drawn from a vertex to the opposite side of a triangle such that it divides the side into two equal halves. Okay, divides the side into two equal halves. Similarly, if we draw a line segment from Z, now Z is the vertex here, the opposite side of Z would be XY. So it's okay, it divides XY into two equal halves and let it be, okay, let it be ZB. And from Y, again I draw a line segment such that it divides the opposite side, which is your, the opposite side here is your XZ, and it divides XZ into two equal halves. Let's name it C. Okay, and the point where they all meet. Now you all can see this very well, isn't it? You all can see this very, you can all see this very well that ZB, okay, I'll be writing here, ZB, XA and YC are the medians of triangle XYZ. Okay, they are the medians of triangle XYZ. That means they divide the opposite side into two equal halves, and they meet at a point Z, isn't it? This point at Z. G is called the centroid. The point where all the medians meet or intersect each other is called centroid. Okay, the point where they all meet is called the centroid. Okay, the next we're going to be discussing is the second important term we're going to be learning today is your altitude. Okay, another important term that we're going to be learning today is your altitude. Now, what is the difference between altitude and median? Is altitude is also a line segment which you draw from a vertex to the opposite side, but it does not divide the opposite side into two equal halves. Okay, it does not divide the opposite side into two equal halves. It's just a line drawn perpendicular to the opposite side. Please remember this. Altitude means a line drawn from a vertex to the opposite side of a triangle, but like median, it does not, okay, it does not divide the line segment into two equal halves. That is the major difference between an altitude and a median. A median divides the side into two equal halves, whereas the altitude does not divide the line segment into two equal halves. So let's name it as D, E, and from here so here AD, BE and CF are the altitudes of triangle ABC. Okay, they are the altitudes of triangle ABC, and the point where they meet, let's name it O. O is called the orthocenter. The point where the altitudes intersect each other is called the orthocenter. Okay, the point where the medians intersect is called centroid, and the point where the altitudes intersect each other is called the orthocenter. So the two differences, I hope you learned about the altitude and median. Okay, please do not be confused with altitude and median. As we discussed, median is a line segment drawn from a vertex to the opposite side of a triangle to intersect it into two equal halves, and altitude is a line segment drawn from the vertex to the opposite side, but it does not divide the side into two equal halves. Another difference, the center, the point where the medians intersect is called centroid, and the point where the altitude intersect is called the orthocenter. And then we'll further continue our class, whatever other important terms we have related to triangles, we'll be discussing that later. For now, we'll just sign off, and till then, take care and bye-bye.